All right, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to our morning market update for this beautiful Friday, January the 3rd. It's the first morning market update of 2020, and I'm super excited. There's been quite a bit of volatility overnight. Hope you guys had a good celebration and you rang in the new year in style. And, I'm sending you guys a lot of positive vibes and energy to stick with your New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you had a chance to listen to our podcast, and if you didn't, you should. It was on setting New Year's resolutions that work and how to do that. So if you go to marketmind.online, you could see our latest episode there. It is episode number, what are we on now? 7, I think. We're going to be recording 12 and 13 today. We're falling behind a bit. But number 7 is goals and actionable outcomes for the new year. Super good episode. Definitely worth watching. I highly recommend it to you guys on YouTube. We'll put the link in the description. Check it out. Mark and I love this one. It's one of our favorite. All right. And how to set goals and achieve them as well for 2020. All right. So with the morning market update, we have a few things on the docket today. Markets yesterday, or to start out the new year, really ripped higher on a new bout of Chinese stimulus. China infused a lot of new cash into the system. Markets euphorically jumped on the first day of 2020. All right, but now it's turned because yesterday around 8:30 p.m., the news came out that the United States bombed through a drone strike, bombed Iran's. It was basically a top military commander by the name of Qassem Soleimani, and he has been killed. All right, with another in Iraq on the way to the airport with another Iraqi official. And Donald Trump tweeted this morning, and he said the following. He said, General Qassem has killed or badly wounded thousands of Americans over an extended period of time and was planning to kill many more, but got caught. And he also said that he's directly responsible for the death of millions of people. These are Trump tweets. We'll never be able to properly admit it. It was both hated and feared within the country and should have been taken out many years ago. Very aggressive rhetoric. The Ayatollah in Iran has said that he's going to respond with severe retaliation once the killers are confirmed. And, this is a really big fear scenario for the markets. The markets are saying, look, there's a lot of unknown now. So I think we're taking our eyes off of 2019's trade war. And the new tension here is this. All right, this is the new item that's kicking off the year. Markets are down quite a significant amount overnight. In response, the stock markets are. Gold has rallied a significant amount. Gold's up 1.5%. It traded up to 1551, and currently, actually 1548.90 is the current price. But my charts are struggling a little bit today, so I got to fix that. I won't be trading today because of this, but I will be in our trading room helping out the team. All right. Crude oil is up 4% on the news of a potential escalation and disruption of crude oil supplies. That's up from 61.17 to close yesterday's session, up to 63.47 currently. So that's $2.20 or so, $2.30. We've also exceeded the high of, if you guys remember, let me tell you what day it was, but it was when the Saudi Aramco facilities were bombed on September 17th. We've exceeded that high point, and we've traded up to 64. The next structural resistance on oil is around the 66 marker, right? And that was a high from April in 2019. So oil's on a bid, gold's on a bid. Equities are down pretty hard, about 40 points. And this is a risk-off type of sentiment where people are taking risk off the table, which means selling equities and buying safe haven assets. So that's the latest news. Markets across the world are in the red this morning. Japan's closed. Hong Kong is down 0.1%. China's down 0.3%. India's down 0.4%. In Europe, London's down 0.5%. Paris is down 0.5%. Frankfurt's down 1.7%. All right. And in the United States, Dow down 1.5%. S&P down 1.5%. NASDAQ down 1.7%. Dow Jones is looking at a 400-point opening decline on the bell. All right. So that's the news. In other news today at 2 p.m., there's quite a bit of economic data, first of all, because of the holidays this week of the new year. 10 a.m., we have ISM Manufacturing Index and construction spending. Those are really important numbers. 10:30, we have natural gas inventory. 11, we have crude oil inventory report. That's set to drum up some volatility today because there was holidays in the middle of the week. All right, 1 p.m. we have Baker Hughes rig count. 1:15 we have Fed's Evans speaking for women in central banking, along with Fed's Lyle Brainerd in the same conference, obviously, the two females of the Fed. And at 2 p.m. we have FOMC meeting minutes for the month of December. You can see there's a lot of events coming out today. And the focus at 2 p.m. this afternoon will be these repos. So, they're not really likely to have said much about interest rates. As you remember, in December, the Fed didn't raise them and said that they're going to keep them steady for 2020. So there's no expectation of interest rate movements throughout the year. But there is a lot of expectations to have an update and new information on these repos they're providing or overnight lending facilities, as well as the $60 billion of treasury bonds they're purchasing on a monthly basis, which is like a QE4 package. So I think there's going to be a lot of interest in those meeting minutes, but not on the interest rates, more so on the front of what's the liquidity look like, what will repos do, what kind of discussion they have around it, how long will they extend them for, will they do longer term ones, shorter term, how much liquidity does the market need, etc. All right, that's going to be on the radar at 2 p.m. this afternoon. So early morning risk off scenario. I think that we sell the rallies here and expect some volatility to start out the new year. And if you're not ready to go from zero to hero, then don't trade. All right, the last 2 weeks, it's been kind of slower, more quiet, more like holiday hours. I think today it has the opportunity to really flood in some volatility with some big movements. If you're not ready for it, you can wait till Monday and start it out. There's no rush. You're literally not, starting out the year. There's no need to force it. You have the rest of the entire year, and there's a lot of volatility this year expected. It's an election. It's a new year. It's a new decade. It's a new opportunity. All right. That's where we're at. Check out the podcast. Episode 7. We just got a squawk. I don't know what it was. Also, there's a situation in Paris. Police have shot a man who tried to stab several people. I don't think there's any implications for the market at the moment. A lot of dark stuff. All right, Tesla this morning at 8:17 updated their vehicle production. They achieved the record rate of almost 105,000 vehicles, delivering 112,000 in 2019 as a whole. They delivered 367.5 thousand units. All right, so pretty good numbers out of Tesla. We expect to see Tesla moving up, but this risk-off sentiment will push equity markets down as a whole. All right, I hope you guys had a phenomenal New Year celebration. Let me see some of these comments. Andy, are you a member? If you're a subscribing member, then email us, support@TRADEPRO Academy. We'll get you in there. If you're not, Andy, we changed the link over for a purpose. Craig, happy new decade, brother. He said this is a decade where dreams turn into reality. Andy, don't put any private information here on YouTube. Email us at support. We'll help you out. And that's what we got. All right, you guys take care. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Let's get going. We got a great day ahead of us, and let's open up the trading room today. Boxy's away from the oil market. We'll be back on Monday. Most professional traders return on Monday, but I do think we'll get some volatility in today's session. We already have about 440,000 contracts traded on the S&P 500 contract before the open. That's really good. So I think we'll get some volatility in today's session. You guys have a great day on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Happy 2020. Let's make this an amazing start to an amazing year, which starts an amazing decade. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. And goodbye.